started getting really serious into track and field my sophomore year in high school. I didn't make varsity freshman year, and that was kind of a hit to my ego. So once I realized that I had more of a future and more potential in track and field, it just made sense to really put all my focus into that and see how far I could really go with the sport.
When you see an athlete of that caliber, you start to think about their future, and how good can this person be. It's very important that you keep a love of the sport in mind, keep a future in mind.
It was fun. I mean, really, and that's what it's all about in high school. We're a close-knit team. I still keep in contact with a lot of the guys on my team. We're best friends. We got the work done, but we enjoyed it, and that's what you need in high school, especially if you're going to go on to college athletics to kind of make it fun at a young age, because you could be burnt out so easy.
This is just a small stepping stone. The big things, the best things, the great things aren't going to be here in high school. They're going to be much later down the road.
Once I got a scholarship to University of Oregon, it was about really ultimately winning an NCAA championship, and it took me about 4 years to do that. And that year I continued kind of with like the momentum I had and won a USA title, which was obviously very surprising to a lot of people, but then even more so surprising that September I won a bronze medal at the World Championships, which no college athlete had done, I think, ever. So that kind of opened a lot of doors. I had a pretty tough decision because I still had a 5th year at University of Oregon, and I just thought what was really best for my career, and I accomplished everything I wanted to at University of Oregon, so I just thought the timing was right. I really didn't know that there was a life after college running. I remember my first Olympics, having all these countries get together in different sports and really coming together and cheering each other on and having the whole world tune in, not just your country, not just your hometown.
And knowing who's in the field, knowing that this is the best of the best of the best.
There's nothing like it.
It was harrowing watching everything unfold, watching him come down that final 100 meters. He just started pulling away. It was a moment in my lifetime that there are simply no words for. As a coach, as a teacher, it's Everest. It's as good as it gets.
Watching my dad's reaction, I don't think I've ever seen him that happy. Watching my sister go berserk was amazing. And then my mom's reaction, she was similar to me in disbelief, trying to process what just happened. They've seen, all of the hard work and all the failures and successes I've gone through just to get to that point in my career. So I think it was pretty special for everyone. And for me to be able to see it just kind of validates that I got a great family.
Matthew's real. What you see is what you get. He hasn't let what has happened to him go to his head and become unapproachable. When he came to my classroom and kind of surprised me, he came to my classroom, that just blew my mind. It was awesome.
This is where it all started with really the faculty and obviously Coach Dobbs having the belief in me, in my potential. I can't even say for sure if my mom believed, that I'd be in the Olympics one day, but having Coach Dobbs say that at a young age just really raised my confidence going into college, and that all started here, and that really got the wheels moving that, hey, maybe I could, be in the Olympics one day, let alone win a medal.
Remembering where he comes from, talking to the team. Here you've got an Olympic gold medalist come to talk to you in a sport that you are intimately connected with. It doesn't get any better than that. And talking to kids about, it's not just about talent. Dreaming isn't enough. You've got to be able to do the tough stuff sometimes, the hard stuff, in order to make these dreams come true. They can come true if you are willing to do all of the things that are required.
I owe a lot of the success to Coach Dobbs and the Broadneck High School because they've kept the support, they've kept the faith, and they really instilled a lot of that earlier, characteristics that I carry over into the track and field sport. At the end of the day, it's work, but if you really want to be great at it, you have to enjoy your work. You can really be doing whatever you enjoy, whatever endeavor you go down for many years to come, but holding something back and enjoying it, you can really make a career out of it.
You can't win every single race that you run. That's just not humanly possible. It lets him know that he's not invincible. None of us are. And, it keeps him going.
To actually now have an Olympic gold, I'm just trying to find little things that I'm still wanting to do to kind of leave back a legacy, so to speak. And for me, that's winning a world outdoor title and also breaking the American record.
We train Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Sundays are off. And I would come over here and run on Sundays, and I would see Matthew running. That's something he took upon himself because that's the kind of person that he is. And he wanted to be better. He wanted to be better than the rest. You can't coach that. It's got to come from inside. That was one of the things that Matthew had. He had it.
I'm Matthew Centrowitz, Broadneck High School, class of 2007.